I wrote this recipe about 5 years ago. This is what my nan used to do when she felt like a hangi in the middle of winter.
Lining up the meat, root vegetables, and the stuffing inside the cabbage leaves. This is food writer Crystal Lowe's unique take on traditional hangi.
We all have our roles, and my role is normally to go gather all the cabbage leaves.
Lowe is showcasing recipes from her cookbook Kai for these Hawke's Bay foodies as part of the Winter Folk Festival.
I'm really just doing what my nana did. She came up with this method of cooking it in the oven, and she would share it around, bring it around to all the whānau. So what I want to do in my workshops is to be able to bring in these traditional practices, but into like a modern environment, so that people can do it at home, and so that the things that we do are very accessible, easy to do. It's very, very simple kai, very tasty.
Once the cabbage parcels are wrapped with native leaves, they are cooked in the oven, a perfect winter meal.
And so today we're using tarata, which is lemon wood, matipo, and kawakawa. And I was able to easily source them here at Farmhouse Kitchen. They're very, very common. Also using herbs such as sage, rosemary. So you're bringing the element of the earth in with the greenery, with all the native rongoa. And we are like insulating the entire hangi that we're cooking. All those flavours from all those native herbs get infused into the kai, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Apart from hangi, food lovers also get involved to cook revla bread and condensed milk dough sticks.
We wanted to come to it because it featured traditional cooking, and that's something we're passionate about, and just to grow in our te ao Māori and cultural capability as a couple, to get more confident at it, so this is a good space to do that.
It's been a great morning. My daughter and I came along. I was gifted the book, and it was just fabulous to find out there was an opportunity to work with Crystal. It's really fabulous to be able to see, to be able to make a hangi in the oven, so I'm really excited to be able to try and see what that actually tastes like.
The event was hosted at the Farmhouse Kitchen, just outside Havelock Lodge, as part of the celebration of all things, food and wine.
I set up Farmhouse Kitchen 11 years ago, and that was the same time when Food and Wine Classic came about. It's all about hands-on experiences. So we have had pasta makers, we have had bread makers, and today we have Crystal Lowe from Kai coming. Last weekend we had Asha with her Indian table cookbook. People will do hands-on experience so that they get the confidence and the joy to cook at home and try something new.
And Crystal has big plans to share her passion for Indigenous Kai even further.
I just wanted to be able to share our life of kai through the workshop and through the process of preparing the kai and eating it and enjoying it. So I actually have 3 more books to write. So the second book is supposed to be published next year. I will also be travelling the country, exploring and documenting, writing about native kai Māori.
With 60 events taking place around the region, all taste buds are catered for. At Lapier's Bistronomy, guests are being offered a very special wine and food pairing experience.
So we have a 6-course meal matched with the wines from Linden Estate. So we're going through a journey with our customers to showcase them how beautiful the food can be with wine. So you have sometimes wine which is quite a little bit different, flavor-wise, younger or older, but with the food it brings the flavor more out.
Going on Hawke's Bay, we were always championing Syrah and Chardonnay, and tonight we'll be drinking our 2020 Destination Chardonnay, which is from some of our best hillside vineyards and aged in large format New French oak.
Well, we're both foodies, so we don't go out a lot. So this is a lovely opportunity to go out and be spoiled and have a dinner where someone's made a really special effort of lots of little tasty treats.
From cooking classes to fine dining experiences, there is something for everyone Over the months, the festival is running.
So there are heaps of events still on for every weekend in June for Hawke, and make sure you check out our website. We've got a great event on the 23rd of June that's happening at the Muni in Hiratonga Street in Hastings, and that's to celebrate our recent addition to the Great Wine Capitals. There are other events coming up. There's a taco party that's happening in Napier.
Hawke has been running for over a decade and has become a shiny showcase of the region. It's food, wine, and tourism.
Every year is a great success, so our big challenge is how we keep changing things up. There are obviously new restaurants and cafes that come on board. It tends to be designed for not just locals but people from close by. So we will be expecting tickets to have been sold to people from Canterbury, from Wellington, from Auckland, from all around the North Island, and to enjoy the warmth of the hospitality in Hawke's Bay and that great Hawke's Bay produce.
Operators are thrilled to have something to celebrate after a tough start to the year. In February, many hospitality businesses, including Linden Estate Winery, were hit badly by the cyclone.
It's long and it's slow and it's very arduous, but we have dug out our winery buildings, we've got them reinstated. We're in the middle of relining and fixing our cellar door, getting ready to open it again. And now our focus for the winter has been turned to the vineyards, which we're digging them out, removing silt, getting ready to prune them, and we're hoping to have everything we possibly can back online by next season.
And will and truly open for business.
So every ticket that is sold for Hawke, we allow ticket purchasers to donate towards cyclone relief. Now, Hawke also is a really, really good sign that so many of our businesses are able to operate once more. We need to get that message out that Hawke's Bay is open for business again. Tourism is our third biggest industry. It's worth well in excess of $600 million. So tourism is really important, and it's vital that we get back up on our feet as quickly as we possibly can.
Japan, local focus.